All right, y'all. So the ribs have been marinating with the seasoning on them for almost 24 hours. I would say about thank you. I would say about 20 hours or so. And I just seasoned them. All right, I guess this is what this kind of video is gonna be. So I just seasoned them with the seasoning that I made a few days ago or whatever day it was. It's all the same video though. So I season them or whatnot, and now I'm just getting them ready to go on the smoker. I have my smoker preheating as we speak, or as I speak to you. I have the smoker preheating, and so I'm gonna allow them to go, checking them every hour on the hour, checking them just to ensure, you know, that they don't burn or anything like that. And so I spoke to that's funny. I spoke to both my dads. And so, you know, they was giving me tips and tricks. I might have to cut this. I don't want to. So I may end up having to cut this, just cut it in half, smack down the middle. It's not really what I want to do. I would prefer to put it all in there all at the same time. But that may not happen. So, like I said, I spoke to both my dads, and you know, taking a little of this, taking a little of that, you know, and it's gonna end up where it's gonna end up. Where is it gonna end up? I don't know. Okay, I don't know where it's gonna end up. I don't know where it's gonna be up. I just know that when it's all said and done, I just know that, hair everywhere. I just know, back up. I just know that when it's all said and done, that when it comes to these ribs, that they're going to be lip smacking good. Okay. So I'm allowing them to come up to room temperature. And the reason why I don't want to cut them is because I just want to cook them at the same time, and that they get done at the same time. But because they're so big, I'm gonna have to cut them. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna just cut them in half and use 2 pans, and then I'll just rotate the pans. So one pan will be on top, one pan will be on the bottom. Bada bing, bada boom. So this is the first one. Bring it a little closer. Hopefully I don't drip nothing on my flow. Didn't. Want to do it. This is the second one. Second one. Seasoned on the back. Almost seasoned on the back. You almost got out of it. You almost ain't had no seasoning on you. Then that little portion would have been seasonless. So I made a little bit more seasoning last night, so I'm just sprinkle that on this little part that don't have no seasoning. I don't even know how that happened, how you ain't get no seasoning. So now I'm gonna put this in the other pot, in the other pan, waiting for my smoker to come up to temperature. And now I'm just putting that leftover seasoning that was in my fingernails, putting that on this part of the ribs that's exposed. Yeah. So this is that with that. And then so I'm gonna let it go. Like I said, gonna let it go for 2.5 to 3 hours, checking them every hour on the hour. And then from there, you know, we'll see how it goes. So I'll be back because I gotta wash my hands because I got pork juice on them. All right, so I am outside. It is so quiet, peaceful, serene. Oh, that ain't even working. You can turn that off. It ain't even working. So it's so quiet and peaceful and serene out here. I absolutely love it. And so right now, my smoker is at, I want to say about 245 degrees. I'm going to just go ahead and bring y'all over here. There we go. So I'm gonna just go ahead and bring y'all in so y'all can see. Yeah, because I got other stuff to do as usual. I probably should let it heat up for about 20 minutes, but it is what it is. So watch this smoke. All right. So the biggest portion is this one. Oh, my eyes. So I'm just bend it back up. I don't want none of my juices escaping. Close that bad boy. And so now it dropped all the way down to 150 degrees. It dropped to 150 degrees or whatnot. And so that's okay. It'll come back up. And so it is 8:06. I'll be checking it again at 9:06, hopefully. And yeah, so I put the biggest one. Let me recheck this. Hold on, y'all. Because I meant to do something different. Hold that thought. Let me see. That one is right, I think. Yeah, that one's right. Oh, no, they're right. Now it's going to drop even more. You watch. Yep. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but I told you that I was going to put the rib tips back towards the back. And so that's what I did. I want to make sure that the ribs were actually facing the door, you know, because of the convection. And so with that, I'm going to go do some of the other stuff that I have to do, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to do videos and multitask. So hopefully you're back at 9:06. If you're not back at 9:06, hopefully you're back at 10:06. If you're not back at 10:06, then, you know, you'll be back for the final reveal. So with that, I'm out. All right, so this is what the ribs that were on the bottom rack look like. As you can see, your girl got some pullback action on about 5 of the ribs. And this is the one that was on the top. I'm going to actually switch the two. And what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to put foil on top, and I'm going to smoke it for an additional 2 hours, possibly. Yeah, so this is what it looks like at the midway point. This is the one that was on the top. This is the one that was on, this is the one that was on the bottom because it was bigger. This is the one that was on the top. And so hopefully I'm going to get some pullback action on this one as well. I did know I'm going to come and bring you guys back once they're completely finished. So with that, I'm out. So I just took them off the smoker. It is now 11:35. So this is what the one that was on the top. I left it on the top. It's what it looks like. They don't really have no pullback action. And so this is the other one. Let's see. What does it look like? Okay. So we got pullback action on all of these. And so this one that was on the top, it is no real pullback action. At this point, it is what it is. Yeah, so that's what the one that was on the top looks like. I left it on the top, and this is what the one that was on the bottom, close to the direct heat, that's what it looks like. And so all 6 bones are exposed. And like I said, on this one, it was starting to get some pullback action, but just not as much as this one right here. And so it smells delicious. I'm pretty sure that it tastes delicious. I actually might put this one back out for another, I don't know, 30 minutes or so uncovered to see if that'll do something. And so these are my ribs. I'm out. All right, so what I ended up doing was putting the one that was on top, not close to the direct heat. I put that one back out because we just tried it off camera. Well, we tried both pieces. They're done, but the one that was on top is not tender at all whatsoever. But the one that had the pullback action, look, fall off the bone tender. Like, look, I can use the bone. I can use the bone to break it apart. Well, if another bone wasn't there. But I can use the bone to break this up to be able to, get to it. You know what I'm saying? Look. Ah, that's hot. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm very excited about this big monstrosity right here. Very excited for it. Joni and I tried it off camera, and it was very, very good. Very tender. That other one, I tried it on my own, and it is not, no bueno. No bueno. So gonna put that one back out there. I redid my little special secret thing that Larry D know about. Redid that and put it back out there. And I'm gonna allow that to smoke for probably an hour and 20 minutes. And the reason why I say an hour and 20, it is covered. And the reason why I'm gonna do an hour and 20 minutes is because it does have that little bit of pullback action, but it's not as much as this one right here. And so I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try this on camera. It's good. That's real good. I'm glad I didn't make no sides, because if I would have made some sides, honey, I'd be eating ribs right now. And so the ribs are reminiscent of, 2 men that I know that make ribs, both my daddies. You know what I'm saying? These ribs remind me of their ribs. But I did do my own little special twist on them. And so that's what I'm really excited about, is because I made it with the flavors and the seasonings that I would like, or that I thought was good, and it turned out. And so, having said that, when the other one gets done, then I'll come to you guys and I'll show you that finished product. It should look just like Big Bertha over there. And so with that, I'm out. All right, y'all. So I am back, and I am tied to the mug. It is currently 1:05 a.m. and this is the final product. This is the final product. So what I did was I put my special ingredient back on the ribs. As you can see, it has that pullback action. It's not as much pullback action as this one, but you know, it's okay. That's okay. So it's got some pullback action, and it is actually well, it should be actually more tender than what it was. So as you can see, the knife goes through there, no issues. I would say like butter, but that ain't really what I'm trying to say. And so I literally just pulled this off. I'm gonna show you. Oh, it's hot. I can't show you, it's hot. Let me see. Woo. Woo. So this one, the seasoning on this one is different than this one, even though it was seasoned with the same stuff. So it's very good. It is very, very good. I'm glad I put it back in there. With Big Bertha right here, I actually had to use my slotted spoon to help me get it in here because it was so it's so tender, you know. And so that's actually a good issue to have. And so with that, I hope you enjoyed this rib video and me using my smoker. I probably will be making more videos with the smoker. And like my dad, Wendell said, he told me Thursday. He told me, well, Wednesday. He told me Wednesday that once I start making these ribs, that I would, learn how to do it. And so I think next time I will go bolder with the flavor. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And so with that, this has been Journey with Wendy. I am Wendy, and I got ribs all in my teeth. And so new videos are posted every Tuesday and Thursday, and sometimes Wednesdays, depends on, what's going on. And so with that, my eyes getting lower and lower the more that I talk. I got ribs in my teeth, you know what I'm saying? And so with that, I'm out. And I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. This has been Journey with Wendy.